Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you this, almost afternoon time for a movie review for the Wonka Timothy Chalamet um, film that I got a chance to watch for this 2023 film. So I am almost done with the 2023 films, and I'll be moving on to the start of 2024 films and so on and so on, just to get caught up. So pretty much I'm getting there slowly but surely. But the 2023 films are almost complete for all the movies. I got 7 more left to watch, and then I should be done. So it's a slow process, but it's getting there. But other than that, I'm going to discuss what I watched for this almost 2-hour movie for Wonka and let you know my thoughts on this film overall. So let's dive into this movie review. Now, basically, Timothy Chalamet, his performance was actually pretty good. I was really impressed with this film. There was some singing in it from time to time, but there was a point to it because it's a Willy Wonka movie. So if you've seen the previous Willy Wonka movies, I think you'll be impressed with this one more than the Johnny Depp film. I mean, yeah, it was a little weird and quirky of Johnny Depp. It wasn't the best movie I've seen of that, but it was solid, in my opinion. The story was interesting, but I don't know, Johnny Depp didn't really was suited for that role at the time in 2005. And now looking at it in 2023 or 2024 now, seeing how the performances was Timothy Chalamet, I was really impressed with his performance. The storyline is he's going to a town where he's trying to make a chocolate shop and all that. And then what happens is these 3 guys or whatever try to run him out of business and tell him Slugworth and other 2 competitors that are with Slugworth, so like the cartel kind of thing. They're kind of bribing and basically trying to run down the competition so they can make a profit. So they're pretty much scumbags and trying to ruin Wonka's reputation and just basically trying to run him out of town with his chocolate too. So that's kind of the gist of it. It's a lot of BS on Slugworth and the other guys' parts. But other than that, the movie itself was a good film. A pretty good film, in my opinion. I was really impressed with the storyline. And I was really impressed with this film. So, I really enjoyed Timothy Chalamet's performance. Chalamet's performance, if I'm pronouncing it right. But I think overall there wasn't really too much to critique too much about, but it is a strong movie. I can say it's as good as the Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory back in the 90s, the first original film. But I think this is like before he makes his Chocolate Factory, this one, and then at the end of the movie he starts getting the idea of making the Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. So he starts building his own chocolate factory. But overall, I think this was a good movie, a pretty good film, and for a score for me, I'm giving it an 8.5 out of 10. Pretty good film. I was really impressed with this movie. Some of the singing, yeah, it was fine for what it was, but that was how the story was gonna go with it. They wanted to add singing with it because the original did have singing in it from time to time. This one had a little bit of it from time to time, but it still followed a story. And that story was actually well scripted. And I think they did a good job on this film, whoever directed it and produced it and all that, and wrote the script and all that. So, 8.5 out of 10 for Wonka, the 2023 film. Hopefully you enjoyed this movie review, and thanks for watching this afternoon.